You only get the truth from Republicans when they're resigning. That's it.
Yep.
It's the only time. Guarantee any Republican who goes on record in criticizing what's going on in the Republican Party, guaranteed they are resigning at the end of their term or tomorrow.
It must feel like such a relief, like it's your senior year and you don't need to care about biology anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here is Representative Ron Bacon from Nebraska on with Manu Raju talking about the whole tariff issue.
Different.
Do you think he's overreaching on tariffs?
I think he is by far. Article 1 of the Constitution clearly gives us to Congress. Granted, we passed 3 laws in the last century, nothing recently, but the last century that gives the president emergency powers. But most people will tell you this is not emergency powers, what he's doing.
And is it hurting your constituents?
Yes, right. We heard just yesterday, we have a company that makes combines. They're moving all of their manufacturing that makes combines for Canada to Europe. Because of the tariffs from going to U.S. to Canada are too high, they can't compete. So they're going to move all the manufacturing for Canadian combines to Europe. That's hundreds of jobs right there. Iowa and Nebraska are really struggling right now with our farm economy. We're not growing markets for corn and soybeans. The president's making trade deals, but not a single country that I can see has bought more corn or soybeans. And that's what we really need right now.
Yep.
And Ryan Grimm corroborated this, as I can report that the company Bacon mentioned here, which is moving some of its production from Nebraska to Europe because of tariffs, is Class, which manufactures combines. And Grimm comments, it's no longer cost effective for them to produce combines for the Canadian market here in the United States, so they're moving production thousands of miles away to dodge the trade war.
Again, there's roads connecting those two places too.
Exactly. They're going to increase their transportation costs probably by whatever percent, 25%, 50%, 100%.
If people look at a combine, it's kind of a heavy thing to ship across water.
And they're doing that. And I got news for you. That company is never coming back. This is not a temporary thing. They are never coming back. First of all, even if they could be guaranteed, Tim Walz will be president in 2029. They're still never coming back because they're like, well, what's to prevent J.D. Vance from being president in 2032? They're not coming back.
Just killing companies. And this is the sort of thing, this company's been around since the 70s, I guess. But the same thing happened in the UK with the Brexit stuff. And people's standard of living was crashing. And they blamed trade, just generically trade, not capitalists or anything like that, but trade. And so you got Brexit, and now everyone's lives are still worse. And what are they doing? They're rioting against migrants.
For weeks, all we've heard is how Trump's big, beautiful bill will cut Medicaid. But almost no one's reporting on a buried provision that would make Trump untouchable. Go to ground.news/majority to see how this bill would block judges from enforcing court orders unless you, the citizen, post a bond first. Highly credible sources warn most people can't actually afford to do this, and that's pretty obvious. So if this bill passes and Trump violates the law, it wouldn't even matter, and nobody even knows, which means the GOP's flood the zone strategy is working, and it's why I think Ground News is the best tool to expose these blind spots before it's too late. My partners built the only app and website pulling in news from across the globe, then breaking down each source's bias, credibility, and the news the right tries to bury. And considering most people take the first article they see online as fact, their browser extension is essential. What it does is it flags the source's bias and links other credible reports to verify the information. Ground News is a better version of how we're already staying informed. So I got you 40% off the same unlimited access Vantage plan that I've been using. That's just $5 a month when you go to ground.news/majority, scan my QR code, or redeem the code MAJORITY if you're using the app. With at least another 4 years of this, they're counting on you to be distracted. This app is how you stay focused. Hey folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.